Let's talk about the key features of linear functions, by which I'm specifically referring to the slope of the line, the y-intercept, and the x-intercept, which sometimes we'll refer to as the zero of the function. If I have an equation like this, 2x minus 3y equals 12, I know that that's the standard form of a linear equation, so I know that that's a graph of a line, but sometimes it can be harder to graph when it's in that standard form. So let's think about what this is really telling us. This equation is actually telling us that any value of x and y that can make that equation true is going to be a point on the line. So, for example, if I were to say 2 times 3 minus 3 times negative 2, that would give me 12. 2 times 3 is 6, negative 3 times negative 2 is also 6, and that equals 12. So this means that 3, negative 2, is a point on my line. I could also use different points, like 9 and positive 2. That would also give me 12. This was supposed to be a minus sign. 2x minus 3y. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 2 is 6. So I know that 9, 2 is a point on my line. If you're looking to determine a point that's on your line, one of the easiest things to do is to substitute 0 for one of the variables. If I say that x is equal to 0, then I could easily figure out what value of y would make this equation true. 2 times 0 is 0, so now I'm just asking myself, negative 3 times what would give me 12? In this case, it's negative 4. So 0, negative 4 is on my line. I could also do that same thing with y. If I put 0 in place of y, well, 3 times 0 is 0, so now I'm just asking 2 times what is going to give me 12. In this case, 6, 0 is a point on my line. As long as you have at least 2 points, you can connect them to form a line, and that makes it easy to graph. We can also then use our graph to determine our key features. The point where it crosses the y-axis is the y-intercept, and indeed I already found that when x was equal to 0. So my y-intercept is 0, negative 4. My x-intercept is where my line crosses the x-axis. So my x-intercept is 6, 0. And that just leaves me with my slope. Remember, our slope is our rise over run, so we can look at any 2 points on that line and see how far up do we go and how far over do we go to get to the next point. In this case, I went up 2 and over 3. I could have chosen some different points, and maybe I would go up 6 and over 9, and it's still going to simplify to the same fraction. My slope is 2/3. That's all there is to it.